If Cody or Gwen are watching, I can confirm that I called you guys lame. Let me slide these over slightly. All right. Tom's opening a Frostfall box. Good luck, Tom.
Yep.
I'm probably going to hang out and be a guest on this stream until I get busy again.
It's always nice to have the owner on it, on a stream.
I'm no one special. I put my pants on one leg at a time just like everybody else.
It'd be interesting just to witness somebody just jumping into a pair of pants. That'd be funny.
I've seen it happen before, but I've also seen people fall flat on their face and hurt themselves. So it's like, I value not being injured, so I'm not going to try it. Just because I think it would end very badly if I did. But more respect to respect the people that do try it. Gotta have Darwin Award somehow.
Alrighty, let's get this party started. So Frostfalls. Well, I opened a box of the base set, and the pulls were pretty decent. We witnessed somebody off stream pulling a box of Frostfall, and they got a little disappointment with one of the misprinted stellar cards. So hopefully I can pull a real one. But
his card is real. There were just a lot more than one printed of it.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be more valuable that way. Maybe it won't. But I think maybe a genuine stellar of that card, if it ever exists, will be more valuable than that misprint. Here we go. And so with these boxes, I don't know if anybody's streamed this yet or not. They always come with a little surprise box topper card.
The box toppers are sick, by the way. I think that's a cool addition they did.
We're gonna save that for last.
Ooh.
Just because
if anybody on this,
you can cheat on it.
I can cheat.
You can. I'm not allowed to cheat because I'm the one who's streaming it right now.
Here, you know what we need to do? I'm gonna steal whatever this is for a second. No, you can't even flip over. Perfect.
Oh yeah. You can steal my charger if you want.
Yeah, whatever works. That way it won't accidentally flip over or look or anything.
So for those of you that have seen me before, I've been cracking Pokemon boxes while I got into Elestrals, so it's a pretty cool game so far. Probably gonna do my usual routine here, separate all the packs by pack art. I'm not sure who some of these characters are. I think that's Cryo Scorch on that pack.
That's the Imperial Watt.
Yeah,
I know
Imperial
that.
Watt is that guy.
I don't know.
I've never seen this dude before, but Imperial Watt is in the starter deck that I bought. If anybody knows anything about the show, about the game so far, and there's a fourth one. I don't know who that is, or maybe that's Cryo Scorch. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's somebody else. Hopefully we'll find out who that is.
Yeah, and for those that don't know Tom, you probably haven't ever been here before because Tom's been coming here for a long time. He's like one of the OGs. Also pretty nice too, and that makes things nice. It'd be weird if he was a jerk in here all the time.
Yeah, DJ is dreading the day that I come in and I start acting like a jerk.
Tom's gonna have his evil Tom arc at some point. Something'll snap at some point. It'll happen. I'm just here to witness it.
And Tom McDevitt, if you're watching for some reason, at some point, we know you're already the evil Tom, but he's talking about evil Tom Harmon. Alright, we're going to set the box off to the side, or we can, I don't know, maybe we can, does it catch here, maybe? I don't know.
Probably does, but then I can't see anything.
Oh, that would suck.
You can put it wherever. I'm just giving you a hard time. It's your opening. Do whatever you want.
Yep.
As long as you're not like cussing up a storm or doing anything that isn't PG-13, I'm cool with it.
All right. Let's see. So Imperial Lot was my starter, so we're gonna leave him for last.
Oh, did you separate by arts?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. You get really nerdy into this.
I do nerd out on
I
these.
respect it. Me, I'd have been through half that box
Yeah,
already. I don't save for it.
Hey,
I just
I gotta give some of the suspense for the people watching, so they
That's
actually
great.
stick around for the whole stream, right? Or maybe they'll be like, oh man, this guy's boring. He's not getting to the rare cards. I'm leaving. But hopefully you don't do that. Please don't do that. Stay till the end. All right. So let's see. I'm pretty sure that's Cryo Scorch. I know who that is, so I'm going to open that one later. I'll start with whoever this guy is. All right, I gotta remember the best way to open these. I think it's just kind of pull it away at the edge.
Yeah, it's somewhat similar. If you ever opened a collector pack of Magic, it's similar to that.
Yeah, that works. This works almost.
The other day when Vaughn was cracking his shit, he had his like routine down. He was just like in and out like super quick on getting them open. I was impressed.
Dude, I even saw him rip open one of the theme deck boxes. That broke my heart right there. That was man.
I've not actually seen anybody open up Elestral packs as good as him yet. He's the Elestral pack opening champ.
I would take my time and savor it. Alright, so I think in the front of every pack there's always your mana, your life, your energy source, your spirits.
Yeah, and it seems like for people that don't know, you probably know this, Tom, but it seems like 1 in 3 packs is about where you get foils. So there's 36 in the boxes, right? I never actually looked, but I think there's 36.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same as Pokemon. 1 in 36.
So you're gonna wind up with
36.
about 12 foils, and then most boxes seem to have one of your like big chase foils.
Yeah, it's usually a full art. The other box that I pulled was a
it was base set, right?
Yeah, it was
one of the
base set.
dorks.
What was the?
Was it the Pantera?
Sonicor. Sonicor was the full art.
Yep.
Pantera was pulled in my starter deck. I don't know.
That's right.
If
He's a starter deck one.
I think he might be a starter deck exclusive.
He's serialized. He's the serialized to 10 in set one. So that's
okay.
the way to get
That's
him.
What it is.
So you probably didn't pull him.
No, I didn't.
You'd be very happy if
one.
you did.
That'd be awesome. Although I'd still only have one Pantera in my deck because I'm not playing that serialized card.
I'm sure there's some psychopaths out there that want to play serialized cards.
You better, if you're gonna play it, you better sleeve it up and make sure it's well protected.
At least these cards are thicker, so they don't damage as easily, and that's nice. They
are thicker.
The downside is they take up more space in deck boxes.
They do, and from what I hear, the deck boxes that Elestrals. Oh, they're more than some of the other deck box brands in the area.
I think they MSRP on those things are like $25. So
yeah. So let's see. Starting off, usually you have the spirit in front, and then the last card. There's no card trick or anything. It's usually the last card in the pack is the foil, unless there's some sort of error in the factory where they slot the cards slightly different. So let's see. Oh, actually, no, I lied. This is the rare because of the symbol on the front. So this Caperfume is the rare in this set, or in this pack, rather. Looks like these are in a reverse order here.
No, I have to pretend I own a store. Boo.
So,
Game 10 Michigan.
If you've never seen a pack before, the rarity here is that symbol. This is the rare symbol. There's one step higher, which is the stellar.
I have singles. I don't have
so it's got the little.
sealed for sale
It's
for
got
you right
tiny little dot there. It might be a small star. In the stellar rarity symbol, this little symbol in the middle, this little dot is more pronounced, and it's more like a 4-pointed star inside the diamond shape. Sorry, I don't know if you could see that or not.
Actual
I'm gonna
boxes
move
right now. I
some
have
stuff over
Aldea
here
Evolved, Lost
temporarily.
Origin, Darkness Ablaze, Obsidian Flame, Scarlet Violet Face, Temporal Forces,
So that's that. I'm
Paradox
gonna put my
Rift,
rares right here.
Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, and Chilling Rain. And then I've got a
And
couple
then
of I've got
the,
bundles of Ground Zenith and Shrouded
closed-
Fable.
The
I've got
closed empty
151
diamond shape is
or,
your
I'm sorry,
uncommon.
Celebrations, UPCs,
So this is a race to the top. This is one of the
and
runes.
then I've got ETBs of other sets as well.
Tower of the Winds. Okay, that's another
Alrighty.
uncommon.
You're welcome. Have a good one. Thanks.
Let's
Bye.
see. Sandstorm. Oh, it's a rune with double colors. That's new.
Yeah, they started doing the double color stuff. I think in set 2. I don't think there was anything in set 1
No,
with
there
that.
was no double color. There was no double color runes in set 2 or set 1 rather.
I know this is a good one. The Race to the Top.
Race to the top. Okay. Interesting. Ursa Den. There's a lot of bear themed Elestrals in this set, in this game. Alright. Platypulse. Okay. So some sort of electric platypus. Folloy Forest. Okay, that's interesting. Because that was a base set pull. So they must have reprinted it for
Yeah, I
set
think
2.
I don't know if that was in the set itself, but I know it was in the starter deck at least for base set.
I have several copies of this, so I can confirm that that's also a base set card. So they may have duplicated prints. Yeah, there's another duplicate.
I wonder if they changed
There's
the art
a bunch
on
of
it.
duplicates. That's a possibility. That Foley Forest looks a little bit different than I'm
'Cause I know
recalling in my head.
They did that with Circle the Sky, where it's from 2 different sets, and Vaughn had them in 2 different arts, and they probably did.
They do that with the
slightly different art.
spirits too. The spirits from each set
Different
are
art.
slightly different, and there's also some that are from the same set. If it's a foil spirit, I think it's also a different art.
Yeah, the foil ones are special art.
So now we got a couple of duplicates. I don't know how the pulls are as far as duplicate cards in the same pack. If that's something that was a mistake. I know there was a video somewhere. I don't know who posted it, but somebody published a video saying something about there being multiple rares in a pack, and that was an error pack. But I mean, they're still legit cards. It's just not. They just weren't packaged properly in the manufacturing facility. All right. Let's see. And then we started with this bunch here. Oops. We're gonna set this off to the side because I'm gonna end up knocking it over. But we'll get back to that card in a little bit.
Oh yeah, I was trying to make. I get so distracted. I was making a HeroClix Facebook post, and I've got like 3 messages I was responding to, and trying to watch this. Somebody just picked up a slabbed card here 20 minutes ago, and he sent me a picture of it cracked out of the case, like he had just bought it to crack it out of the the grading slab.
Oh jeez. All right. All right, Lycaris. That's the set 2 art. Oh, yep, we got a card that's flipped upside down.
Ooh, Vaughn had some of those too.
Yeah. So there have been some issues with some of the Frostfall boxes that I've.
The print
that I've
quality
heard.
could be better. The cards are fine, but the packaging sucks sometimes, or like
Yeah.
the seating.
Oh, I think Gwen and Cody are responding to me. Oh, and there's Cryoscourge, so that's confirmed.
Nice.
That is who that guy is. And let's see,
I don't know how you feel, but I feel like he looks super ugly as a not foil. I like the
yeah,
foil one a lot
foil
better.
would definitely improve it. Oh, another Sandstorm. Tower of Winds, Race to the Top, Foley Forest, Ursidon. Okay, this is almost exactly what I just pulled, except for Dratagua and Abominursa, which I pulled in a couple of packs that came in my starter deck. Just Please don't tell me there's going to be like 36 nearly identical packs in this box. I'd be very sad.
That would be funny, but like in a super unfortunate way, right?
Yes, that would definitely be like a Schadenfreude moment, if for those of you that know what that is. If you don't, well, it's a German word that basically means happiness at the misfortune of others. Alright. Oh, and now see this pack. There is no spirit at the front, so like I said, there's some errors here in the packaging. But there's a spirit back here. That's Vipyro. It looks like we got some uncommons in the front instead. Morfrost. Indus form. So we got some regional variants here, or form alterations, and just like in this other game that is very popular on the market, Frigicub, pulled a few of him in my starter deck and the packs. Neandersloth, somebody else had one of those that I was looking through, looking for trades. Ursa-Den, another Platypulse, Dratagua, Abominursa, Cryoling. He's in one of the starter decks, I think that's the base form of Cryo Scorch. Oh, and our shiny spirit card, and it is it's not an alternate art, but it's still nice.
I like those. I think those are gonna wind up being like foil lands for Magic and whatnot. People are gonna want them.
Yeah.
I really like how the boxes are sealed too, with like the tamper-proof stickers and shit on them.
Yep, and the foiling and the design on the box is nice.
I love how they're not cheap either, because you'll see some companies, they'll have the sticker on the top, and then you can just get in through the bottom super easy without a sticker. They got the sticker on the bottom too. Yep. Yeah, they did a good job. Makes me want to get some custom Void stickers.
Alright. So Cerebral. Now this is the uncommon. I don't think I mentioned this. This is the common symbol. I was talking about the rarity symbols earlier. So this is a broken open diamond. That's the common symbol. Cerebral. Little water brain spongy thing.
I love the name, by the way.
Yes, that's awesome. Nice. Cyprong, that's another card that I pulled in one of my 3 starter deck packs. Another Platypulse, that's going to be a really common card.
This seems like a good one. I like that. I like that effect. Punishes your opponent for bluffing.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yes, for that. Ruins. Alright, another Dratagua, another Abominursa. Here we go. Permafrog. Okay, a frost themed frog. Okay, Permafrog. I get it. Morfrost, another Morfrost. Same version here. Ooh. Frigicub, and the next stage up from Frigicub, Shiverroar. Looks like, actually looks like a version of my favorite card in the other game that I like to play. We won't talk about that now. We're not going to spoil it with talking about other games. Still trying to get a hang of these packs. Alright. Next up. Okay, there's another Cryoling. Volcanic Forge. This is another reprint. I think this art is actually the same. 2 in a row. Yeah, the distribution on these packs is a little wonky. So that is a base set card as well, but it does have the Frostfall numbering system, so looks like they did indeed reprint several runes for this set. Nemesail, another Cerebral. Cryovern. Okay, so we have all three forms of Cryoscorch.
Nice.
Terrasail, Fin Dust. Okay. Waylance. Interesting card. Water Frost.
I gotta read this one.
Later.
Ooh, that's interesting. Probably not good, but interesting.
I feel like in the canon of this game, Waylance might actually ascend from a base set monster called Galaxy. He looks like Galaxy looks like a humpback whale.
Yeah, that's a good one. That Galaxy.
Ursical. Okay, so here we have a water bear. So we had frost bear. We had some fire bears, some frost bears. I'm curious to see if there's earth or fire bears or wind bears or something along those lines. Alright, Island of Aeolio, that's another rune from base set.
They probably just redid the whole cycle of them for
they might have.
Frostfall.
Alright, Nemesail, another Cerebral. I do have the next step up from Cerebral as well. Cyprong.
It's a sign they want you to build the water deck, see?
Yep, that's what they're telling me. Alright, and Fin Dust again. Sharkoon. So this is a variant on the... This is a variant on the wind cocoon bug thing, only now he's a wind fire, so that's interesting. Alright, Moss Station, I think I have another copy of this as a foil. And these are all first edition, by the way, so they haven't done any reprints of the base set yet in the last year or so that they've been in print.
Yeah, I feel like that's how they leave the door open to, like, say the game's big 5 years from now and they want to reprint base set. They just reprint it as an unlimited edition. Yeah. That's my guess.
Yeah, Pokemon did that with their... Whoops, I said the name. Oh well. Pokemon did that with their sets. They did multiple copies of base set, basically, with little surprises thrown in here and there. Alright, yeah, there really is no card trick for these packs. The distribution's kind of off. But there's Leviathan, the Water Spirit. There's Cerebrum. We have the canonic step up from Cerebral. Rise from the Depths, Water Rune. Sandstorm, Tower of Winds, Paleoth, the Neandersloth base form, Chalotl, he's in the starter deck, Urskote's in the starter deck, another Frost Bear, there's another Feloy Forest, and another Ursaden. So that card's really wanting you to make a Frostfire deck with those bears.
I think Vaughn did that. Vaughn did the bear deck. Oh, this guy's really good, the Moss Station.
I have another copy of him somewhere. Someone tells me I'm probably gonna have a play set of him pretty soon.
He's a good one. He's basically a 6-power 1-drop, so that's like the big thing with him. He's super strong.
That seems like the theme in Magic with all the grass, with all the green monsters big beefy monsters.
Oh, look at you! You said another card
Uh-oh.
game name. How many more can we name drop before the end of the box opening?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna talk mechanics, this is a lot more like.
How would you rate it to Lorcana, Tom?
Lorcana?
More One Piece or Dragon Ball?
Well, I mean, since I've already name dropped everything else, the mechanics in this game are a combination of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon and Magic, in my opinion, with a little bit of Lorcana thrown in. Alright, so like Karis again. Our rare for this pack is Komagma. He is a Komodo dragon, a volcanic Komodo dragon, looks like. And there's Penguat, the middle stage of Imperwatt. Let's see, so he's not a rare. I'm gonna make sure I put him in the right pile. Another Permafrog. Another Morfrost. Snowaddle, the base form of that starter deck monster. Mount Olympus, I've got several of that one already. Cockatoodle, okay, that's disturbing.
You're disturbing. Got him.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's a cockatrice, cockatiel, and a poodle, basically.
Which one?
This. That is like a cockatiel and a
You burn it with fire. Burn it with fire.
Told you. Bubballoon. That's interesting. Little raccoon looking thing. Water wet raccoon.
Magma. I like that effect.
Yep. Cyanectar. Okay. This is a sort of a variant of the fire monster from the base set. Ignectar.
You could say name sounds familiar, but I don't remember what it does. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Whenever something poisoned is played, you get to evolve it. That's cute. What are the names? All the poisoned cards printed so far.
Oh, Poison Tipped Arrow, Poison Nectar, Poison Tunic.
I love it.
Interesting. I've not pulled any of those cards yet. We'll see what happens. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we can get PTA
Spirit
out of set too.
Oh, speak of the devil.
What? Good one?
No, Poison Nectar.
Oh, hey, nice.
And the Flurmine, it's our Frost Spirit. I think it's our first Frost Spirit of the pack. Oh, maybe not. Nope, I pulled it earlier. So there's a total of 8 spirits after base set. Where is it? Earth, wind, and fire, water, ice, and lightning. So there were 6 in the first set. They added frost, and then they added 2 more with daybreak, which I have not gotten yet, except for 3 packs. I'll probably end up getting a box of that. So as I was saying, speaking of the Cyanectar, there's the Poison Nectar card. That's our rare in this pack, actually. Ambrosia.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get more daybreak from my distribution.
Ambrosia Cornucopia. Okay.
At the very least, I'll get I'll pre-order more of what is it, Moonrise or Moonfall or whatever the new set is from January. I'll make sure to have enough of that to go around.
Okay. Let's see. Stoke the Forge. So there was Ambrosia of the Gods. This one is just Ambrosia. It's an earth spell, not a rainbow spell. Draw a card, then return any number of any type of spirit from your underworld to your spirit deck up to the number of ambrosia in your underworld. Okay. So, okay, so it's like Ambrosia of the Gods, but in order to really get the full effect, you need to have a couple of copies of it already played in your graveyard, in your underworld. Okay, Rather Rise from the Depths. Funglow, I think that's just a fun name. I pulled one of him as well in one of my 3 packs. Paleoth, Shalotl, Urskote, and another Floy Forest. Alright. Okay, that is the end of those packs. We're going to move on to this guy. I have no idea who this is. Hopefully we'll find out. If not, we'll just have to look it up later. Okay, Nemesail. If I was being really nerdy, I would be separating these into color and spells right now, but there's not enough space on the table to really do that. I can do that on my own time. Oh, another Cyanectar. Oh, here's the other version of Morfrost. Lichen form. Okay, so first form was like a worm almost. Let's see, do I have another? Nope, he's in the other pile. Let's compare and contrast here. There he is, Morfrost. Okay, so he is, so he has different attack or different defense stats in this version. I wonder what the ability is. Yeah, the ability is different too. Okay, so Morfrost in this form is this worm snake looking thing. And he's a 2/1 in his lichen form. Some sort of a, I don't know what to call that, because that is definitely not a wolf, even though it says lichen form.
Yeah, there's a couple of the Morfrost. I forget which one. There was one that did recently well at an online tournament like a week or 2 ago. I think they made top 4 or top 8.
This one's a 2/3. Has a different ability.
Ooh.
Another Ursicle, Sandstorm, another Cryovern, Penguat, and Cryoscorch for the rare, and Lycaris.
Ooh, you got 2 of those now, right? Because you have like one with the first pack. I guess they just don't come as foil, huh?
That really wants me to build that Frostfire now, the Ursidem and the Cryoscorch.
You have 3 of these now, right? The Cryoscorch?
I
2.
think I've only got 2 so far. The other one I think is in the other pile. Okay. Oh, here's one that I pulled in my other packs. Giraflora. There's another one. I have his other canonic.
Its power is pretty good.
Ascension
That's
form.
pretty strong ability.
Giraflora. Frostmite. So we had Warmite in the first one, so it's a firebug. Now we have Frostmite. It's an ice bug.
Astral Radiant Bolt by chance?
No, I really don't have Pokemon Bulk.
Okay.
Cyprom.
As
So
far
I'm
as
definitely place
singles
that
go,
of him.
I'm going to have Secret Rares
Tad
in
Flow.
my case.
So
So
I'm
Top Shelf
guessing
False
that
Scarlet Violet.
is the
Yeah.
Middle's going
precursor.
to be mostly
This is
Sword and
going to
Shield,
be
some
the
older
precursor
stuff, and
to
then got like the double rares and gallery
the
cards,
Permafrog.
binders, and then I think I've got a box or 2 of Astral
And
Radiant.
then-
What
Seal
time
over
you
there
guys
still.
open tomorrow?
1 to 8 tomorrow.
1 to 8?
Yep.
How much your
Cataract.
is going for?
Just
Oh,
depends on
here's
what they
another
are.
elephant.
How much is that?
Another elephant creature.
Yeah,
Avalanche,
I try
I
to
have a
give out
copy of
market
that.
price on my boxes,
And
so some of them
Blizzard,
fluctuate,
I have a copy
they'll
of
go up
that
or down, but
from another
Do you
pack.
have Stellar Crowns or no?
I sold my last Stellar
Alright,
Crown earlier
Ambrosia
today. I should
again.
have more Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then
Exalt
into
Flare.
stuff. this
So
coming
in
Friday
base set,
night
we had
slash
Exalt
Saturday
Air,
morning, I'm doing a midnight pre-release for Surging Sparks.
and now
Oh,
we
are
have
you?
Exalt
Yeah,
Flare.
we always do pre-releases and
So
midnight
we got
releases
Exalt
on new
Air, there's a
products.
Wind
So
Spirit,
this
this
will be
one
my first
is a
midnight
fire.
pre-release.
Okay.
And
Elestral.
then
A
was
wind
like
Elestral, fire
November 8th
Elestral.
or something, whatever that Monday
Exalt Air is the
like
wind
10 days
Elestral,
from then, I'll
and
be
this
able to-
must be
I do
a
the mid-
related
actual midnight
Elestral
release
called
where people
Exalt
can come
Flare.
pick up their
So,
pre-orders.
And
that,
a
so not
Pyro.
this Monday, or I'm sorry,
Spirit.
what Friday did you say?
The pre-release is next Friday night slash Saturday morning. That's the one where you get like build and battle kit and you build the deck out and
Yep.
you can play. And then the actual release, let me check.
I thought, isn't
make
it
sure.
the 8th?
I don't, is 8th a Friday?
November 8th, I thought, because I was looking at
November
other,
8th is a Friday. So
Quick
because
break
because I
here.
do pre-releases here,
Yeah.
any base set that I
And
have
check.
a pre-release for,
uh-huh,
I can sell
Who
like
is
4 days
responding
early.
to
So
me?
instead of having to wait till Friday, I can sell Monday. So like Sunday night, I'm back here at midnight. It probably
Oh.
goes on sale at 12:01 a.m.
okay.
So that'll be, looks like it's gonna be Monday morning, November 4th.
The
For the
4th of
actual, the
November?
Surging Sparks release where I'll be able to sell all the product, yep.
Okay.
And then the one next week, the Friday night thing is, Friday slash Saturday thing,
It's just
that's
the
the
build battle.
pre-release, yep.
For-
Yeah, if you play all the rounds, you get 3 extra packs.
Okay. Are you doing pre-orders for Surging Sparks, like booster
Alright,
boxes?
this
My
is
booster
right.
boxes, the pre-orders closed
Snow
yesterday.
Waddle.
Yesterday?
For those,
Harpoon. I love
But
this
how much
card.
were you selling your,
I just think it's
I'm just
cute
asking 'cause I was
looking.
thinking about buying one.
And
I
I
always do
think
new boxes at
he is
119.99.
probably a decent
Okay.
cost. Or a decent
Did
card.
you do ETBs
When you
also?
cast this
Yep.
in Harpoon,
How much
you
did
can
sell
search your
ETBs
deck for a
45.
1 Spirit
Alright,
Frost
that's all.
Celestial and add it to your hand. Yeah, he's
alright. Me and my buddy,
a nice card to
'cause
have.
I saw you guys are opened, and I was like,
Giraffe Flora,
and my wife took a wrong.
another Frost Knight.
And
Yeah,
I was like, hey, let me
distribution of these
walk in here
packs
for a
is
second, 'cause,
something else. Stoke the Forge.
Me and my buddy were actually gonna play
Rise
tomorrow.
from the depths.
And then,
Race to the
Are you
top.
coming here to play tomorrow?
No, we're just playing at my house.
Oh, okay,
And,
okay,
and,
so we
I
have
was like,
another.
I was like,
there's
I
our
might as well stop in
spirit.
here 'cause we both need Astral.
Okay, Galax Air.
And
So we had
were
Galaxy.
talking, I was just wondering if,
Yeah, I don't really have the bulk.
GLX
I've got reverse
EA,
hollows, like
and we have
these
Galax
Dungeon Master
Air,
sets
so
and things
sea and
like
air.
that, but I just
So
don't
we
really
got
have,
elemental
the perfect
forms
stock.
of
No,
a
no, I
similar
agree with that.
monster,
Yeah,
or
because,
similar Elestral.
do you know of any other like card shop that actually just sells bulk?
Your best bet's probably gonna be, depending on how far you wanna drive, like I would assume Pandemonium, they seem to have Pandemonium or RAW seem to have everything.
Okay.
So I would check those,
Mhm.
and then Pandemonium's
Galax
probably
Air.
American City and then
Yeah.
RAW, you know where they are? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I had my
I used to play
base set
FIFA.
cards
Oh, okay.
at
would say
hand, I
that
would
or,
compare,
like,
but that's
Probably online,
what that
best bet
is.
too, you
Yeah,
know,
I'm
for
sure that's
people
DJ,
waiting
he
for
might
it,
be
yeah.
interested in that.
Alright, appreciate it, brother. I'll see you tomorrow. You said you open up at 1 or 12?
1 o'clock, yep. It's depending on what I've got going on, I might be here at like 1:05 instead of 1, but yeah.
Okay, no big deal. Alright, thanks, brother.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Have a good one.
Alright. So,
Shit.
speaking of Galaxy, they have Galax Air.
Does the same thing, right?
I don't know. I don't recall what Galaxy's about.
Oh no. So Galaxy it's a 2/5, and as long as it has the water attached to it, all water Elestrals you flip flop their attack and defense. So it's like a 5/2
Okay.
and attacks with 5 power. It's really strong.
Yep. So
This guy's like you target one dude,
Yep.
and he's got slightly worse stats, but it's for the the air type. So
Yep. Drataqua.
that guy probably works really good with the stupid pig. I really hate that stupid pig, Tom. Sorry or whatever his name is. I hate that one. I probably shouldn't say stupid pig too many times on stream because people are going to think I'm talking about somebody and insulting them. No, I'm just talking about a horrible card that shouldn't exist. Burn them. Burn those cards with fire. They're too good.
Fully Forest. Earth's Dead. Race to the Top. Another Cryovern. Okay, working on a playset of the Cryoscorch line.
Nice.
Alright, Penguat. Another Exalt Flare. There was Exalt Air in base set. This is Exalt Flare. And the Tyratless.
There's a whole
Spirit.
lith cycle on this set too, and every one of them is really good. Just like cheaty ways to play them out. The fire one, what is it? Your opponent has to have 2 more Elestrals than you in play, and you can like normal it, but it's a 2 summon dude, 2 spirit guy.
I have the electric version from base set.
Okay, this fire one, it nukes a rune when you play it.
Okay,
so that one's good.
That's pretty cool.
Verdolith is one that Vaughn has. I think that one returns like 4 to your spirit
This is another
deck.
one in Burn with Fire. That cockatoodle. I don't like that. That's nightmare fuel for me right now.
Yeah,
That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay.
There's some disturbing
That's pretty
artwork.
cool. I like that. Giraflora, Frostmite, another Snowball.
Frostmite's a good one. I like Frostmite.
Tower of the Winds, Sandstorm, another Cryovern. Arcturus.
I just wonder what this giraffe guy does.
Taurus. There's another version of him. I forget. I have it in my.
He's a cool one.
Cards. I don't know.
Oh man, Arcturus looks really good. Hey, this is the dude that's on the pack, right?
I don't think so.
I think maybe his big boy version is, but it looks similar.
They do look very. They do.
Yeah,
look kind of similar.
I'll bet you the big boy version of him is the pack art.
Yep. That's probably a safe assumption. We haven't pulled him yet, but he's in here somewhere. There's another Narpoon. Narpoon's a cool card.
That one, yeah. This card's stupid good.
Another Giraflora. Snowwaddle. We're starting to get into more duplicates here. Burn it in fire. Burn it with fire.
Yeah, it's what, 125 card set, so.
Raise the top. Tower of Winds. Another Crowd Scourge confirmed playset. Okay.
Does it say how many cards are in this set?
That's the one thing I don't like about the way the cards are numbered. They don't tell you how many cards are in this set.
When I look it up online, because like right on their website they've got like the set list, it looks like every set is 125 cards.
Okay, well maybe that's their.
So that might be their number.
Maybe that's their shtick. All right, Cerebral.
Yeah, the closest you get here is it says Frostfall set includes over 100 cards.
Frostmites, another Snowwaddle, another Mount Olympus. Panzer. I love the name on that card.
I like the foiling of these boxes. They're cool.
Oh yeah. I love the fact that the name of this thing is a panda and his name is Panzer because he's a literal tank in name and in play style.
Is it a good effect?
Yes, read the effect. You'll understand why he's a tank.
Okay, yep. Connects up to 2, you return. Oh, yep.
Smoky.
Oh shit!
Like a little
this looks like art that you would expect
cow.
to see in like Kung Fu Panda or something.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it.
Definitely. Riceros.
That guy's cool too.
He's in base set as well, although his art is different.
Yeah, it's like a side, like a portrait art or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like head on.
Another Moss Station, so I have an official playset of
shit.
that.
That might be one of the better. I think that's one of the better normal rares out of that set.
Might have to build in some sort of an Earth themed deck now.
What's a Grand Melee? Is that a card game? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh no, there's some magic thing. Interesting. Oh,
is that a tournament?
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, you have to. The entry fee is you have to purchase a booster box.
Oh shoot!
And you build a 100-card commander deck out of your booster box.
Oh, so it's like commander draft. Ooh,
yeah, well,
wow.
yeah, more like sealed because you get the whole box. But yeah, they want you to buy a booster box of Duskmorn. That's kind of cool.
Okay, interesting. All right, Mount Zaborius. Haven't seen that yet.
I mean, that's expensive, but it's cool.
Yeah. Fun glow.
I guess it's a good way for the stores to kind of get rid of their extra product.
Alternate art for Nimbug. Nimbug was in base set, and now he's got. I wonder if that's the same ability. I don't know. I don't have my base set cards in arm's reach right now. All right, another Narpoon. Giraflorum. Still waiting to see that Giraflora related card. Another Smoky, Riceros, Terrasail. And Frostix. These are rare in this pack. And he's a foil. And a Zapdos. Okay, getting to the halfway point here. 2 pack arts down, 12. Oh, I can't math right now. 18 packs down. Alright, Bubbloon. I think we're gonna have to move that off to the side. Alright. Cyanectar. Another Bubbloon, another Cyanectar. Jeez. Morphost, Lycanform, Penguots, Permafrog, Morphost, Wyvern, Wormform, Lavalith. Is this the dude you were talking about? The fire dude?
Lavalith? Yeah, that's a real good one.
That's the rare in this pack. And the Wind Spirit. Okay, I'm getting down halfway point, 50-yard line. All those other
like $15.
weird sports metaphors.
There's a light one too out of this set, Arcolith, and that's another really good one.
That's the one. I think there's a. If it's in this set, I don't know. Base set, I pulled something.
It's a
I don't know.
6/4, and
Or
you
maybe
target and destroy a rune. This guy's restricted to 1 now. He got limited to 1, but yeah, it's good. It's a good one. I'd play it if I had it. I don't own it.
Cryo Scorch packs. Still looking for that Stellar, even if it is the misprint Stellar. We'll find out.
I'd like to see another serialized card pulled here.
Oh no. Burn It with Fire has another form.
No way.
Dracodoodle.
Hello.
This is
Hello.
definitely a cockatrice now.
Yeah, that one looks disturbing.
Yeah, so we've gone from the cockatiel, normal cockatiel to the mythical cockatrice. And yeah, that's Dracodoodle. Dracodoodle is Burn It with Fire. Burn It with Fire 2.0 right there. That's. Although this one is actually not that bad. That one looks cooler than its base form. Tanglewood again. Another Permafrog. Morphost. Nemesail. Island of Eolia. Mount Zaborius. Funglow. And Paleoth.
Promo cards, and I've got all my sealed product up there. And for Pokemon, whenever there's a new set, we always do pre-orders, pre-releases, and midnight releases on products. And then I'm having my first midnight pre-release next week.
Alright, Chilotl.
Okay. 13 cards comes up.
First coat, 2 first coats in a row. Full life forest. First
I'll
down.
be able to sell it.
Permafrog. Morphost. Frigicub. Burn It with Fire 2.0.
How much are your boosters?
Oh, that's actually a rare card.
Those ones aren't for sale.
So I'm gonna stick that with the rares, even though I want to burn it with fire.
I picked it up like a week or two before the Costco drop, so if I sold them right now, I'd be losing money on them.
Okay. Yeah, they're running $500 for a booster on the box.
Yeah, everything 151. Have you seen what's
Alright,
going
what
on
does he
with
do?
the
He better do
singles
something
these
good if
last
he's
2
going to be
weeks?
Nightmare Fuel.
Everything's like
You can expend wind in order to suppress each Elestral in an opponent's field until the end phase. When this Dracodoodle destroys an opponent's suppressed Elestral in battle, the other opponent must expend 3. Ooh, that's. I don't know, and this might be. This might become a.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not sustainable. I'm sure it's gonna like retrace back down.
You know what?
but
This might
it'll
have to
probably
go in my
still
deck.
bottom out at,
It might be
higher
Nightmare
levels a
Fuel,
couple
but
weeks
it's
ago,
also
so
Nightmare Fuel for your
you'll
opponent.
wind up, but like these things aren't gonna stay
That
at
is sick.
2x. There's no way.
Yeah, it's crazy. Doing the same thing with the Walden's dead.
Yeah. Well, so this happened about at the same. So Paldea evolved, right? That's another. The 151 you had the Costco restock, Walmart restock. Paldea evolved, you had the small reprint. But both of them, I kind of think that they renewed interest. People are like, oh, the product's
Alright,
back, we can get some.
then.
And it's just like the increase
So the
demand
rare's probably
is
gonna be coming
more
up.
than
There it
the
is.
increased supply. So that's why you're seeing prices because like Paldea Evolved booster boxes are higher than they were before the reprint.
Full Arachne, there's
You know,
the
it's the same
Frost
thing with
Moth,
These
or the
151
Frost
prices
Mite.
are higher than they were before the restock. So
Everything's just crazy.
The Frost Mite.
How much are your
Canonic,
Paldea
related
Evolved,
Elestral.
booster box?
There's Neandersloth,
last sold was in the 160s.
Panzer, Smoky, Atlantis, another reprint, Full Life Forest, Cypron,
I'm looking online
Tad
a little
Flow.
bit for those.
and Catarant.
Those currently,
Yeah, I'd want to be at 160 on the Paldea boxes.
you do 150 cash? Paldea box?
I'd meet you in the middle because I got to pay tax on it too. I do 155.
Okay. I only have 150 cash on me, so I'd have to do $5 a card, if possible.
I could do that.
Tad Flow, Catarant, Cryoling, so confirmed playset of that line. Volcanic Forge, Nemesail, Riceros, Parasail, Findust.
Would you like one up there or one of these?
Well, got the Vertolith.
This one?
That's a lucky one.
Hopefully. I'll get a magic parapide in there for you.
Full cast with 2. If an opponent has at least 4 more spirits in their spirit deck than you do.
A little bit better than this. I stickered them when they were higher. I'd probably do like 35.
When you cast this Vertolith, you can return up to
I do 150
4
cash,
Earth
then
spirits from your
40
underworld
on
to
my
your
card.
deck. Whew.
Do 155
Alright.
plus 35 there. Good job.
I can do that, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I just picked it up, hobby rack. I used to be there back in the day, pretty heavily.
Okay.
And 151 actually got me back into it.
I've heard the 151 got a lot of people back into it. Me and my brother got into Pokemon when base set first came out, so been around it
Here we
forever.
go.
From
Oh,
2003
Galaxy
to
Air is a
2011, I owned another
rare
card store
card.
in
I
the
have to
area,
find that, put it in the
so
right spot.
That's awesome. I was just
I didn't think that was a
into
rare
it,
card.
you know, so I was
Okay.
into the base set and all that stuff.
And
I'm pretty
Panzer.
sure I looked it up on the first edition.
Penguins.
But
Tad
I
Flow,
haven't touched it in 10 years, you know.
do you have
Catarant,
any of your old cards from when you were a kid?
Atlantis,
I was talking about
Nimbo,
Tom, I'm pretty sure it
and
was on,
Narpon.
Drysdale. I sleeved and binded everything too.
Yeah. The way I sleep at night with that myself is I tell myself that if everybody had all their old stuff, it wouldn't be worth what it is anyways. So
You know, yeah, redamage. That's what I try to tell myself at least.
yeah. It's a great hobby though. I mean, the last 6 or 7 years, everything has
Nimba.
either went up in price or stayed the same.
Narpon.
So
It's fun.
Ursical.
I mean, the artwork on it too with the new cards.
Island of Viola,
yes,
Even like that Charizard for 151.
Mountains of Boreas,
yeah, old stuff is very
Smoky.
nostalgic. Nothing
Riceros,
holds a candle to the new art. Like there's no
Cryoburn.
Yes.
Moss Station,
Comes me and I've been loving the
Zaptor.
cards, you know.
Yes. Do you have any of the gold cards? The Dialga, Palkia, Arceus, Giratina, those gold ones? Oh man, when you get they look so sick.
Really?
They're really good looking, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I might have one gold one down here out of the 4.
Sweet.
Yeah. They all look, and
Oh, yeah.
the way they kinda, they make a little bit like of an art set too when you have all 4 of them. It kinda looks like they're on a tree and like the Giratina's at like the top of it, and yeah, the
Alright,
Dialga and
Zaptor.
Palkia's like on the side.
They're all kind of the same backdrop with the fire.
Yeah, it's all the gold like that,
Galaxy.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's really
Playset.
nice.
That is sweet.
I can pull them up and show you if you want to
Still
see
the
pictures
Forge,
online real quick.
Rise from the
Yeah,
Depths,
That's
Sandstorm,
what I'm doing today.
Narpoon, Joyflora, Frostmite, Snow-Owl, and Mount Olympus.
Yeah, it's nostalgic looking at all these. They used to be big in the movie as well.
Yeah. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh is kinda, you know, there's it's not so great right now, but we
Nice
do like
Ridge.
an old school retro Yu-Gi-Oh format for tournaments here, like beginning the game up until 2005. So it's all the old stuff. They call it GOAT format. Just everybody that plays, they played that back in the day. They just like the
Forge.
format better.
That's
Burned in Fire, but this thing is going to become a staple for me.
Yeah. So this is
At
what
least
the
the
art set
second
looks
form.
like of them. So
Oh man.
yeah, you got your Giratina,
What does he
your
do?
Arceus.
When you cast this copy to leave and target an opponent's Celestial, that Celestial
Yeah.
suppressed as long
Yeah,
as
these
its
things
counter
look
was
awesome.
enchanted.
Diagonal
Oh,
block,
okay.
yeah.
So we suppress it,
Absolutely love them.
It's so
suppress
there's
it,
so much
and
good
then
art
suppress
nowadays.
everybody else when
I
you
just
draft
enjoy
into
that
it all.
aspect of it as well. That
magic glow.
Balloon.
Is that
Temporal.
Cyanectar.
Yeah, that one's starting to get a little bit of
Morphrost,
steam
and
behind it. I think the
Arsicle.
boxes on those are closing in on 120 online now.
Mm-hmm.
I just heard my phone beep.
I just
Yep.
started opening
Okay.
up my first set of the Stellar Crown as well. I can see some about a singular pack and Garvantula.
The like the rainbow one, the crystal one.
Yeah, the crystal
That's cool.
IR. Yup, I just pulled that off one pack. God, that's cool.
It's one of the better ones to pull. Did you get the Bulbasaur or Squirtle or the big Terapagos yet?
No,
Oh, they look so
the
beautiful.
Bulbasaur I want so bad.
Yeah, I've had a few of each of them in here, but it's
Okay,
those ones that
almost
anytime I get
down
them
to
in,
the
they're basically gone
nitty
the same
gritty
day.
here.
Mm-hmm.
One more
Did you
pack
guys
art
do,
left
buy
after
in
this.
spell cards here?
Yep.
Okay. Let me get up.
Yeah, depending on the card, sometimes like some cards only work with the top third, bottom third, and middle third. It's weird. Would you like a bag for this stuff?
Okay.
That's awesome.
Frostmates. Snowball.
Yeah, typically,
Island
depending on the
Viola.
card, I'm right
Lots of
around like
glorious
50%
fun
cash and
ball.
like 2/3 credit. On
Taser,
higher end stuff, like if you're talking about a
Smoky,
Moonbreon, I'll be at like
Lyceros,
75%.
Chivoroar.
If you walk through with like a base set booster box, I'd pay like 85% cash for it.
And Leviathan.
The higher end stuff, you do a little bit more.
Sought after for sure.
Yeah.
I've been on the hunt for
Alright, here we go.
I forgot what the 10 is at Target. It comes, it's like 30
One of the
bucks.
Evolving Skies tins.
It's a lunchbox.
Alright.
I think it's
Okay.
got, has it, not that all on it,
Fourth quarter. Here we go.
Arceus. It's the Arceus lunchbox.
Okay.
It's got 2 Evolving Skies packs on it.
Those are good. Do you crack Evolving Skies?
I have the 4 that I got.
Okay, so I would caution you with Evolving Skies. So you said you're newer back in the hobby, right?
The pull rate is low. on
Well,
it.
so the thing with Evolving Skies is some people don't know this,
Alright,
but
next to the top.
one day at a card show, a guy showed up to trade some cards, and he
Over.
tried to sell 500 Moonbreons to a
Morphrost.
vendor. Vendor thought it was suspicious. Nobody has that many Moonbreons, and the people that do aren't selling them at a card show, right?
Yeah.
He has a contact at the Pokemon Company, calls up the company. Pokemon Company calls their printer, they pull the tapes, they find this guy on camera taking cards off the print line. That's obviously enough to hand over to the police. Police get a warrant for his house, and he has a storage unit in his name. Inside that storage
Okay.
unit, they find
Here
750,
is
or sorry,
the big boy
580,000
of the
secrets,
box.
all Evolving Skies.
And
That's
Terrawatts.
gonna saturate the market.
Not
Yeah,
the misprinted
so
stellar, but
They
the
ended
actual
up like they pull
rare.
his employment history and everything. There's been 3 print runs of Evolving Skies. He was employed for the second and third print run, but not the first. So your first print run of Evolving Skies was October, November of 2021. The second and third were 2022s. So if you touch an Evolving Skies that's the second or third print run, those are the ones that are affected. First print runs aren't. So if you're ever cracking Evolving Skies, you need it to be first print run.
Really?
Yep. And the way you tell is you're always going to have a little copyright date on the bottom
Okay.
for the booster boxes, and then your
So this bad
BGBs
boy
is going to be on the side.
Is the
So for Evolving Skies,
starter
used to be
deck,
right about here. They have the copyright for the new ones. They
big
changed
hitter,
it,
heavy
but yeah,
hitter,
it'll be right back here for the Evolving
and
Skies
in full
ETBs.
art
So
Hey, that's good
form.
to know.
if you do get any or are cracking them, just be aware of that. Also, if you
So
do
we'll
decide
put
to
that on the
dabble in
bottom
the
for
Japanese,
DJ
I
to
know
look at
Japanese
when I
boxes
give
every
him
so
all
often
of
are
his
sold out now, but
rares
if you
to
dabble
look
in the
at
Japanese,
and fawn over.
those booster boxes and the packs are weighable and mappable,
He's
so
busy
don't ever
right
buy
now.
any single backs.
Oh,
Pretending like he
Yeah.
owns a store. So
I did not know that. I didn't think any
So we'll
modern
put that
card
there.
packs are weighable.
Japanese you can.
not the
Really?
stellar, but
Yep, so you'll have
that's
people
a
that
good
if
thing
you,
because
you
that's
see people selling loose
misprint
packs
and not
online,
worth as
you're never
much.
gonna pull anything because they pulled the
Here
good
we
cards
go, we'll
out.
keep
And
going.
sometimes I have people that
Maybe
come and they
we'll
try to
find
trade
one.
in too. They'll reseal the boxes. So not on the lower end stuff, but I've had a couple people this year come in. There's a set called Eevee Heroes. It's like a $500 booster box, Japanese set, and I get everybody that came in this year with an Eevee Heroes box has had a resealed one because you can crack it in the way. I don't have a Japanese box to show you, but the way you get into the shrink wrap, it's pretty easy to reseal it. So if you dabble into higher end Japanese, just make sure you know how to tell like the resealed and all that first. And yeah, don't ever buy any
Not
single
as
packs.
glorious.
That is very helpful information. Yeah, I stay away from. I like the booster boxes.
Really
And,
off.
Yeah.
sealed. I like
These
them.
are good. You have to
First
be if you
code
get into higher end booster
for me.
boxes, you have to be a little bit careful. But
There he
stuff
is,
like this, I mean,
Gigaflora.
you really don't see people tampering with $100 boxes.
There's the
Right.
big boy
Um,
version
get
of
something $700,
for
150.
Yeah, I've seen fake. I had a guy come in here with a I don't want to call it fake because I didn't actually know, but it was a resealed Fusion Strike box. Yeah, but even that's like 200 and change.
Fusion Strike, 200.
I want to say it's closing in on 230, 240 right now. Yeah, everything Sword and Shield has really ran up this year. Even Sword and Shield base set, there's nothing of value in the base set. It's like a $350 booster box for Sword and Shield base.
That doesn't make sense.
So it's rare. You know, we're in like a streaming culture right now for Pokemon. People love cracking things. So
Yeah.
you're seeing all these boxes open. Even the old retro boxes are getting opened on TikTok or whatnot, or YouTube/Twitch for the ad revenue.
Yeah.
And the more the sealed product that goes out, everything that is still sealed goes up in price. So
That makes sense. That's pretty cool. What do you think the next,
There he is.
cause I'll probably buy another booster box eventually.
One,
What do you think the next
4,
decent
7.
booster box would be?
I think a lot of it depends on what you're
So,
collecting, what cards you're looking for. Like, what's your general
and
strategy
nicer
for collecting? Are we
edition,
talking
yeah.
like cracking for value, or are there specific
Honestly, just
cards you
for
want to chase?
a little bit of the value and just a little bit of like, I guess, the artwork. What's a good self-familiar card?
Scarlet Violet block has really good artwork. A lot of the full arts, and that's everything in my top shelf there. That's great art for Scarlet Violet. Value. Twilight Masquerade's been out like 5 months now, somewhere right around there. Those boxes are pushing like 175 a box, so they've almost doubled. There is a Greninja in that set. That's the big chase, is like 300 bucks, 250, 300. So that's like your big chase. So there's value there. If you're more of a gambling person, your Lost Origin, your Giratina is like 350, 360, and it's a PSA 10. I think it's like sitting around 700 right now. Your Brilliant Stars, there's 2 Charizards. That are your big chases out of there. Your Paradox Rift has a handful, like $50-ish cards. There's a old style, like ancient Salamence or whatever. It's called Roaring Moon. That's a big one. There's a Groudon out of that one too. Your Temporal, your three dogs are your your ancient versions of those or whatever. Those are the big ones. Obsidian Flames, the boxes are starting to move up, but your chase cards don't have the value to back them yet. So like if you're looking at Obsidian Flames, it's probably like get the box and keep it sealed kind of thing.
That's the Charizard.
Yeah. There's the Silver Charizard, the big chase one. I think it's sitting around 50 right now, and your gold one is like 25, 30, and that's basically the value out of the set. It's a small set though. Paldea's your Magikarp. That's everybody's chasing the Magikarp, and then your Iono's not bad either.
Yeah, that Magikarp is
Awesome. Yes. What else is there? Stellar Crown, obviously. The Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Terapagos, they're good. That hasn't really started running yet. When I get my Stellar Crown in now, like between 120 and 130, just depending on what I'm paying for it. I think you can still find them online for like 110 or 115 maybe. Which ones didn't I cover out of? Scarlet Violet base. There's really a lot of cool art cards, but your big value out of Scarlet Violet base. There's a Miriam, but it's like $30. So that really doesn't have the value for opening yet, although the art's really cool. There's like, I want to say there's like 100 different secret rares in there, so it's a big set. I think that's everything from Scarlet Violet. Your Sword and Shield. I mean, there's like Battle Styles is just the Sleeping Tyranitar, but that's like 200 and change, I think. I forget what's out of Rebel Clash. What the big one out of there is. Astral Radiance has like $100 Machamp. Chilling Rain, there's a couple. There's a Blaziken that's like $400. That's your big Chilling Rain hit. Then there's Golden Snorlax. I think he's like 60 or 70. There's Black Flame Moltres. That's like all black flames coming from it.
That's a sweet one, yeah.
Yeah, he's like 130, 140 right now, I think. I think that's the gist of it out of it. I'm trying to remember what
Kind of scorch.
most of Scarlet most of Sword and Shields do. Obviously, you get your hands on Evolving Skies at its first print and you want to crack it. There's like half a dozen cards that are $200 plus, and your Moonbryon's your big one.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot about that.
Yeah, and then if you go back any farther, that's where you really, the block before that, so like X, Y, and Sun and Moon blocks, you see a lot of fake, especially the Sun and Moon era. A lot of fake boxes from that. They're more expensive, so you want to make sure you have an authentic one. And then your value comes from that. So like Primal Clash, for example, that's a good one, right? That's XY Air 2018 or something. It came out in 2017. If you just went and looked on TCG Player, most of those cards are going to show up to be like $5, right? But your value from your packed fresh ones comes them in grading them, right? Because if you get 10s on them, then your like $5 card is like 150 or 200.
Yeah.
So that's when you get back before the Sun and Moon or the Sword and Shield era. That's where like if you're cracking them, the card is a good card you open or you send it off to get graded. You don't want to sell them raw because you lose in value that way.
Yeah, it'd be worth it even if it comes back a 9.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, worst case, like a lot of people grade Modern too. So Modern is heavily overgraded to where your 9s are basically raw price. So you'll have people they'll do big submissions, and then on everything that comes back a 9, they'll just crack them and sell them raw or trade them off raw. But your 10s, you know, you're still doing decent on your 10s. Like your Magic Carp, for example, if you get that, what is it? It's like 22% of Magic Carps that are actually submitted get 10s, so it's hard to get a 10.
Okay.
But it's like $650 if you get a 10. So if yours looks good, if you pull one and it looks good out of the pack, it's worth gambling to, you know, send it in to try to get the 10 on it. Because it'll cost you $20 or something to get it graded, and if you get the 10, you're adding so much value.
Yeah, exactly. Well, awesome. Thank you very much for giving me the rundown on all the stuff.
What was your name?
Austin.
Nice to meet you, Austin. I'm DJ.
I'll definitely be back in here. I just moved to Taylor like 3 years ago.
Okay.
So I'll be around for sure.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks. How'd we do?
Not too bad so far.
I'm gonna steal your
This-
cool stack.
This one is interesting.
Yeah, this one came in. I think the starter deck that I got had one of these in here. Just counter rune basically.
Yeah, counter for counter runes. All right, last pack.
Last pack magic. Let's go.
Yup. This
Oh, you
is,
did get a bird. I like the art on this Bertolith. You got 2 lava liths? Damn. Got an extra one to trade now. Holy shit! You pulled a full play set of Moss Stations.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
I already had one to begin with. That's the
right
actual
one.
The actual Imperial one.
Yeah, when we looked him up, he was like $80 or $85.
All right.
So
I paid for half the box. All right.
What'd you pay for the
over
box?
half the box.
Was it like 130?
120, 130, yeah. All right. We'll see if that
Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go.
misprint Stellar is in here. Hopefully a real Stellar, but
I would be happy. We haven't had a Stellar opened on stream yet, or serialized on stream.
Yeah. Big Lot, Purple Frog. Unfortunately, it's not.
Okay.
It's Hiboofin.
Next time. It'll
Yeah.
happen eventually.
Next time, maybe with Daybreak, where they don't have a lot of errors, and hopefully they don't have any error prints in Daybreak.
It's a cool set. I gotta try to get a box for myself at some point.
All right. DJ saw it. I haven't seen it yet. Let's see what it is. This is our box topper.
You gotta flip it away
Yes.
from you for maximum slow roll, so
Oh,
turn
okay.
it up towards
Okay.
me.
Okay.
And that'll slow roll you the
Maximum-
longest.
Maximum slow roll here.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Ready? Oh, it's the big boy Cryo Scorch. Okay.
It's the cool art of him.
Yep. All right, so we got the box topper full art Cryo Scorch, and we have the full art Imperawat. 2 big pulls. The real OG Parawad, not the fake misprinted Imperawat Stellar.
It's funny, the misprint one right now is like worth a lot less than that one. I'm
That's funny.
thinking in the back of my brain of just trying to like buy 4 or 5 of the misprint ones, just because that can't be right. Because there has to be less of the misprint ones printed than those ones, right?
Yeah. You
So
would
it's like I
think.
just want to gamble on it and buy a couple and see what happens in a year or two.
That would be funny. All right. Well, Cody and Gwen, if you're watching, Gwen, I'm sorry. I know you told me you were sick in messages. Cody, well, you're Cody.
This is where you tell him to get fucked, and don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to curse on your stream like you just did,
I
but
don't-
okay.
I don't mind. Some of the shit
Alright.
that gets said Friday, or it's not super bad, but it's like there's a lot of swearing on Fridays, so.
Oh, yeah. And I can only imagine where most of it comes from, so.
Probably 2 to 3
Yeah.
people, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's probably 2 of the same people that were just throwing words out there left and right this past Friday. So.
I like those guys, though. It takes all kinds to make the world go round. As long as they're respectful. There's a way to, like, there's a difference between saying fuck and fuck you, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
as long as people are respectful.
Alrighty, let's.
I'm gonna go kill my stream now. Not
Yeah.
literally, please don't ban me, Twitch. I'm just gonna go turn it off.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. Come visit Game Time.
Yes, come
It's a
visit
cool
Game Time in
place.
Eureka.
I like
Confirmed.
it at least. It's my
Confirmed.
favorite
It's
card
a-
store.
Confirmed cool place. I'll make sure I preserve one of each of these pack arts. So.